Many people ask me, recurrent low back pain after the age of 40. I went to the hospital for x-rays, and the doctor said it was lumbar degenerative changes. Rest more and bend less. But can rest really solve the problem? Why does the waist hurt more when lying down? Why do those stretches and massages, which felt comfortable at the time, but it comes back in a few days? My answer is only one, the plank. Yes, it's the one that looks quiet, lying motionless on the ground. When you're over 40, it is no longer just a synonym for abdominal muscles, but a key to rebuilding your spinal stability system, and the key to saying goodbye to low back pain. First, why can't your waist get better? Before we talk about the plank, we must first clarify a fundamental issue. The root cause of low back pain after 40. Where does it come from? Many people think that low back pain is lumbar disc protrusion, or lumbar muscle strain, so they go for traction, massage, and apply plasters. Are these methods useful? Yes, but they are only temporary, because you ignore the most crucial structure, the core stability system. Our spine is not supported by bones. If it's just the bones, it will fall apart with a slight bend. What really keeps the spine stable is a layer of muscles that form a natural corset. The deepest one is the transversus abdominis. It's like a natural belt, winding from the abdomen to the lower back, and wraps the entire lumbar spine. When the transversus abdominis works normally, it contracts in advance, creating a stable pressure chamber for the spine, keeping a safe gap between the vertebrae. But after the age of 40, sitting becomes the norm. When sitting, the transversus abdominis is relaxed and elongated. Day after day, it forgets how to contract. When this natural belt is loose, the lumbar spine loses its most important protection. The stability work that should be done by core muscles and discs is all transferred to passive structures, ligaments. Second, planking is not just about lying on your stomach. Many people misunderstand the plank. They think it's just a full effort exercise for ABS. But when you do it right, you will find that it is a full-scale mobilization to the pelvic floor muscles. The first is the natural belt of the transversus abdominis. The core secret of planking is not how long you hold it, but how you maintain abdominal contraction. Maintain the contraction of the abdomen, but without holding your breath. When you enter the plank with the correct posture, the transversus abdominis will be naturally activated. This activation is not a shortening contraction like crunches, but an isometric contraction. The muscle length remains unchanged, but the tension is greatly increased. This is the most familiar working mode of the transversus. After a period of persistence, you will find that, even when you're not doing the plank, your abdomen will naturally maintain a slightly tightened state. The natural belt is back in action. Second, multifidus. Deep in the spine, there is a group of small muscles called multifidus. They connect each vertebra. They are responsible for maintaining stability. Maintain stability between the vertebrae. After the age of 40, the multifidus muscle is most likely to atrophy and are replaced by fat. When doing planks, to maintain the neutral position of the spine, the multifidus must work continuously. When they become stronger, between each of your vertebrae, there will be an extra layer of soft armor. The pain of bone rubbing against bone will be greatly reduced. The synergistic contract of the three transversus abdominis. The most exquisite part of the plank is that, lies in, it forces the transversus abdominis and multifidus to work together. Tighten the front, and the back is stable. The entire trunk forms a rigid cylinder. This rigidity is the protection the lumbar spine needs most. When you push yourself up from the ground, you are actually signing a contract with your body. A contract, the front and back muscles. From now on, they will work together, and no longer let the lumbar spine bear everything alone. Fourth, many people don't know about the restorative breathing pattern. There is a relationship between low back pain, people who sit for long periods have a weakened and shallow breathing, and more rely on neck muscles to assist breathing. Shallow breathing means unstable intra-abdominal pressure, and the lumbar spine loses dynamic support. Plank requires you to keep breathing smoothly, to maintain smooth breathing. This is a re-education of the breathing pattern itself. When you learn to tighten your core, you can still breathe deeply. Your body will regain the balance of stability and relaxation. 3. Not just the waist. The full body changes brought by the plank. If you think planking can only relieve low back pain, you still underestimate it. After the age of 40, the plank is a reshaping of the body's functions. The standard plank with shoulder stabilization requires stable scapulas, with elbows directly under shoulders, and the body is in a straight line. Many people find their shoulders shaking violently, which means the strength of the shoulder cuff muscles and pectoralis. If you persist, the muscles stabilizing the shoulder joint will become stronger, and the shoulder's insurance will be thicker. Many students report that, after doing the plank, their shoulders are less likely to ache. They have stronger shoulders when doing housework. Second, the neutral position of the pelvis. The plank requires a high degree of body alignment To maintain a straight line from head to heel, your pelvis must be in a neutral position, neither tilt forward, backward, nor sideways. With long-term persistence, this proprioception of neutral position will be internalized as your default mode of daily standing and sitting. When pelvis is right, the curvature of the lumbar spine will be normal, the abdomen is tucked in, and the whole person's posture will change visibly. Third, psychological willfulness may be the most easily overlooked, but I think it's the most important. Plank is a training that coexists with discomfort. At the 30th second, you will feel your whole body trembling. Every cell is screaming to give up. But when you tell yourself to hold on for 10 more seconds, and you really do it, you are training a kind of psychological resilience. This will transfer to all aspects of life. You can be more calm in the face of stress, and more endurance in the face of difficulties. After 40, the body needs strength, and more importantly, the heart. Fourth, how to start. The advanced way to start from scratch with planks. I know many people, when they hear about planks, the first reaction is that I can't do it. I can't hold it for a minute. And some people have even tried it, but ended up with a sore waist. What I want to tell you is that, if you have back pain after doing the plank, it's not that the exercise is bad, but your method is wrong. The following advanced plan is for you. The first stage is the basic building period, weeks 1 to 2. The goal of this stage is not to hold on for long, but to learn to use your core instead of your waist. Start with a kneeling plank. Kneel on your knees, with elbows directly under shoulders. Support your body. Keep your body in a straight line from knees to head. Tighten your core. Imagine your belly button sticking to your spine. But don't hold your breath. Feel the deep force in your abdomen, not the squeezing sensation in the waist. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Rest for 1 minute. Repeat for 2 to 5 times. Do 1 round every day. The key is if your waist is still sore at this stage, it means your core is not tightened. Go back and practice abdominal vacuum contraction first. Lay on your back. Bend your knees and exhale hard. Bring your navel towards your spine. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Come back when you feel the core tightening. The second stage is the standard building period, weeks 3 to 4, when you can easily complete 30 seconds of kneeling plank and have no discomfort in the waist. You can start the standard version. Extend your legs backward, with 4 feet on the ground, and your body is in a straight line from head to heel, elbows directly below shoulders, forearms parallel to the front. Hands can be clenched or open. Spread your scapulas to both sides. Don't shrug your shoulders, don't hunch your back, and don't stick out your butt. Start with 10 seconds. Yes, you read that right. 10 seconds is enough. Hold for 10 seconds. Rest for 30 seconds. Repeat 6 to 8 times. The total accumulated time per day should be 1 to 2 minutes. Don't be greedy. The third stage is the stable and strengthening period, when you can easily complete the standard plank. For more than 30 seconds, you can start to add variations. ADT leg lifting plank support. In the standard position, alternately lift. Lift 1 foot 5 centimeters off the ground, and keep your body stable and not shaking. Outside plank, support, to strengthen the obliques and the rectus abdominis, which is crucial for lateral stability. Gradually extend the single time to 45 or 60 seconds, but never aim to hold on for too long. Stop and rest when the quality of the movement declines. Make the plank your spinal insurance for the rest of your life. After the age of 40, our investment in our bodies should shift from pursuing the external to consolidating the internal. Plank is such an investment. It's not flamboyant or fancy, and even a bit boring, but the return it gives you is real. You can feel it every day. From today on, give yourself 5 minutes every day. Spread a mat, elbows under shoulders, and feet back to tighten your abs. Feel the long dormant natural waistband. With your persistence, it will tighten and strengthen gradually.